I just went down a little bit of a rabbit hole recently and compiled a list of some of my absolute favorite influencer meltdowns from over the years. We are past the influencer golden age when people still cared about drama between YouTubers and closely followed it, and it was like covered by the mainstream media. But I think that these specific instances of influencer drama and meltdowns will live in infamy even after people forget the names of these TikTokers and YouTubers. They will remember these moments for being particularly humiliating. The first of them is by a TikToker named Michaela Nojira, and she ranted to her TikTok followers about how hard it is to be an influencer.
Streaming harder than 9 to 5.
Let's see.
You know, I'm feeling like a fucking asshole today, so I'm gonna clap back at people because I'm tired. I'm so tired. Every single day, I get up at 6 a.m. I spend about 5 to 6 hours filming video content that ranges from 3 to 4 videos, and then I spend a few hours editing that video content. Then I have to work on my other social media profiles, whatever it may be, Instagram, whatever. It's fucking marketing. Then I'm in meetings from 12 to 5. I literally just finished work and it's 5:19. Try being an influencer for a day. Try it. Because the people who say it's easy are so far out of their minds, try it for a day. It is not for everybody. In fact, it's for a very small handful of people who can actually do this job. Because it's absolutely fucking insane. You do not want to have this job. I'm just saying.
I mean, I can like grant that maybe it's not as easy as it looks, but to go and tell people who have like normal 9 to 5 jobs or like normal customer service retail jobs that your job is harder, it's just never gonna land with anyone.
Who was it that was talking about this? It wasn't Aiden Ross. Who was it that was saying
Speed
this?
was like, no, it's really easy.
Yeah. Like
Right.
Speed's like, I don't want to be working like anywhere else.
The thing is like, even if it's true, even if your job, like, even if her job just takes it out of her and at the end of the day she's just like, ugh, like, you are afforded the luxury of a career that's so unique that one of the downsides is that you don't get to bitch about it because nobody likes the person that does that.
If you want to bitch about it that bad, you can bitch about it to your friends, your family, other influencers who would agree with you.
It's like when actors...
You don't bitch about it to your followers who make it possible that you can have that success. They're going to turn against you.
It's like, you guys are lazy.
It's like when actors complain about people not liking their work. It's like, well, you know, that's the price you pay like, for having the job that you have.
I just got off of work and it's 5:19. So that's when everyone gets off of work.
Yeah, right.
Okay?
Well, she said she was like, I was up at 6.
Making makeup videos.
Making makeup videos.
Okay. Well, let's move on. The next one is from an infamous crash out by Shane Dawson when he was accused of being a PDF file. And the reason for that, among many, is a video that was actually discovered and denounced by the Smith family. You know, Will and Jada Smith themselves saw a video of him from back in the day where he was pretending as a joke to jerk off onto a poster of Willow Smith when she was a child. So this is his defense after that all came out.
By saying, I am not a fucking pedophile. I, Shane Yaw, my real name, go on record saying I am not a fucking pedophile. Got it? Great. Start by saying,
there's no need for that level of like audacity.
Yeah, that was very intense.
I don't like the attitude in that.
Yeah.
Like, it's just how are we supposed to know that someone isn't a pedophile when they, you know, jokingly were like attracted to a child? Like, I don't think that's a funny joke. Anyway, another groomer scandal surrounded Colleen Ballinger back in 2023. We covered it on the show at the time.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
And this might go down as like the worst YouTuber apology literally ever. Now has millions of views, and this was just a segment of her musical response to the hate
remember, guys,
she was receiving.
It's the toxic gossip train.
The toxic gossip train.
It was weird. I've been sharing my life online for over 15 years. I've poured my heart out to you, and because of that I feel like I'm talking to my friends. But in the beginning of my career, I didn't really understand that maybe there should be some boundaries there. There were times in the DMs when I would overshare details of my life, which was really weird of me. I haven't done that for years, you see, because I changed my behavior and I took accountability. But that's not very interesting, is it? So let's go on the toxic gossip train. The locomotive's fueled with hateful accusations. The toxic gossip train. Steamroll over someone's reputation.
I need this song to end up as a montage in a movie. Like, think she would do that? Think she would like sell the rights to like a studio to use this for like some Netflix movie where a high school kid gets bullied?
They do for the Diddy documentary.
Yeah.
It was so bad. Like, how did that make it past? I guess she, I don't know, didn't show this to anyone who actually cares about her career.
Yeah, so much for the accountability.
Before posting it. Wow. That was just that. I mean, I don't know if I can think of a worse YouTube apology, and they're all pretty bad.
Yep.
She really took the cake. And that was, by the way, because she was privately messaging fans over the years, talking about sexual topics, asking them about
Underage fans. Right?
Yes, underage, like literal 12-year-olds in some cases, telling them details about her sex life with her husband, because she's an adult in her 30s, asking them about their virginities, their periods, etc. That's all documented and true. And then she made that song that is 10 minutes long to defend herself.
Yeah, I don't know if it was monetized. I don't know if she monetized the video.
This next one is
I feel like if you make an apology video, YouTube just doesn't put the monetization option there. Like, they don't even let you. They're like, look, we're looking out for you, you idiot. We're not going to let you monetize the apology.
That's when you get sponsored by BetterHelp. Okay, this next example is from 2021, I believe, when Charli D'Amelio was like the biggest TikToker. I haven't really heard much about her since then, but she was bemoaning the fact that she wasn't going to reach 100 million followers on TikTok within a year.
No, that's the worst.
Even if I hit 100 mil a year after hitting a mil.
Was the 95 not enough for you?
Well, I was just like saying like even number.
Well, right.
Even if I hit
The end. You rarely see them include the end part where she just does the like tongue out at the camera.
I feel like this is the type of video people think of when they think of like you can just get famous for nothing. Like, this is the type of thing where it's like there's nothing interesting or inherently talented about it. It just you just kind of exist.
Well, she's a dancer, like, you know, that's a talent. She was part of one of the original TikTok hype houses, but as a result of this video, she lost 1 million followers. Actually,
I remember this.
Since we just did the Charli D'Amelio one, can you skip to the next TikTok in this compilation? This is Zoe Laverne, who was also TikTok famous at the time, having a breakdown over the fact that Charli D'Amelio was about to pass her in followers on the platform.
Is there like a video of like PewDiePie doing this when he was in his beef with T-Series?
No, because he had a sense of humor about it.
Well, there was also like a mass shooting, and they
that.
And then he's like, all right, enough.
Muddied the waters.
Talking about this for like an hour because it's just so like pathetic that like she just comes in and like almost like she's so close to passing me, and everybody's reminding me that she's gonna pass me, and I just want to prove this bitch that I am better than her because I am Zoe fucking Laverne and I am literally the star of TikTok, and TikTok is putting me down and boosting her up, and I'm about to go to TikTok headquarters and strangle their necks. Like, I don't want to be known as like, oh, like Zoe Laverne is nothing now. Like, I don't want them to call me irrelevant. Like, I don't want to be literally crying.
Because I am Zoe effing Laverne and I am the star of TikTok.
That's a bold claim.
Well, she did end up being irrelevant.
Did she ever go to TikTok headquarters and wring their necks?
Yeah. Well, Natalie Reynolds is another streamer / TikToker who just recently ended up showing up at the TikTok headquarters because she was pissed off at them for banning her. Okay, this next example is a video that has since been deleted by makeup YouTuber Tati Westbrook in the infamous Bi Sister scandal. And I swear, at the time, this was a topic of conversation like when I was in high school at the lunch table. Like, people were talking about Bi Sister. This is just the most famous line from that video that she made about James Charles. Here's what he said at her birthday dinner, no less.
It's like, I thought around his parents that he would not behave this way. Like, it was just like, no big deal. Like, sucking dick and cock. Like, I'm just like, oh my God. Time and place. And you did it at my birthday dinner. And I made excuses for you then. You were talking in detail about things you wanted to do to the waiter. And when I said, James, he's straight, your response was, doesn't matter, I'm a celebrity. So freaking gross. And you said that in front of my family. In front of my childhood friends.
That's enough. That was a 45-minute video that she posted at the time, and it was just followed by a total, I think it ended up being called Dramageddon 2.0 at the time. There was an original Dramageddon, but that was Dramageddon 2.0. Okay, the next one is Gabby Hannah, who unfortunately, since this clip was in the middle of some kind of fugue state, like mental breakdown, she seemed to be going through some sort of episode of psychosis. This predates that.
Whole video or at 10 seconds?
10 seconds in is the worst part, yeah.
Private fucking DMs. I'm not going to expose what people have told me you've said behind the scenes. I'm not going to show you the facts and the evidence because I'm 29 fucking years old. And I'm not going to sit down and make a video with screenshots exposing my bullies. These are bullies. These are high school fucking bullies. And they want to come at me and say, you're 29 years old, how you're acting? Fuck you. You're in your fucking 30s. Almost all of you attacking me. And I'm not saying a fucking word to anybody. And you're gonna say I'm painting myself as a victim and I'm trying to ask for attention? I have not said a fucking word publicly until another video was made about me the week I was putting out my fucking EP. Abusive people do is they will deflect onto you as hard as you can. Point the finger, pull the...
That's when she went into a little rendition of one of her original songs.
What If I'm a Monster song?
Yeah, her most famous song that she performed on Genius at the time was called Monster.
Awesome.
She blew out everybody's speakers.
What if I'm the monster?
No idea whatever happened to her, but I think she ended up experiencing religious mania and talking about converting to Christianity. The last time I checked. No idea what the context was for that, but I should be embarrassed that I know the context of all the other examples. This is just the stuff I grew up on. This is what I watched.
The life cycle of an online celebrity.
This is what I watched instead of like The OC or like Dawson's Creek.
That's too bad. There was at least something to be said that back in the day what you watched was like curated and written by actual writers and not just mental illness and narcissism run amok.
Well, last week we did call for influencers to be shamed, and I am making good on that promise. We are shaming influencers at every opportunity.
I do always wonder sometimes, like every so often you'll log into X and somebody's just absolutely crashing out. And I wonder what they're thinking about.
But you catch them mid crash out and you don't even know what stemmed from it, you know? Like
I think that there's
smile and wave.
There's an unspoken understanding, I think, for people in the space that to reach a certain level of success, you have to, in a lot of ways, put yourself out there in a manner that's going to be oftentimes not bad for you, but you're going to show your bads. Like, people love to see the crash out as much as they love to see the success from people. And the average person just isn't willing. Like, I'm always surprised by the amount of women who will go online and just share utterly embarrassing stories about themselves. And these aren't even like influencers per se, but like you have to be willing to share unbridled stupidity of yourself. And I agonize over pretty much everything that I say and do. So I can't imagine, like, at a certain point they're like, I'm the brand, I'm the face, I'm just gonna act however, and then when it doesn't go their way they crash out.
Well, people enjoy watching the crash out more than they enjoy seeing someone rise to success. That's almost the point, you know? Following someone when they're doing well. to eventually see it all come crashing down.
Like, that sucks.
Yeah.
Like, that sucks.
But it's sort of an ugly part of human nature.
It is, and the internet.
And they bring it on themselves most of the time. If you look into the stories about like why these people were crashing out, it's all entirely avoidable situations, such as like grooming your 12-year-old fans, like that. You know, you could have not ended up in that situation easily if you had a moral compass.
Remember when we did the video about Fuzi at the airport?
Fuzi too. Yes,
Yeah.
he was like in the middle of his own psychotic break.
I mean, he's a crash out dude,
and he
though.
was
That
like
was his thing.
He was at an airport bar, right? And he started chatting up this woman, and I think that he ended up like leaving his stream, and they like had sex in the airport bathroom, which is illegal, I think.
Yeah,
no, it's illegal.
Yeah, it's definitely illegal.
Yeah.
I don't even think it's the FAA that makes that illegal. I think it's just
Nope,
illegal to
it's
have
just
sex
illegal,
in public.
Period.
I think it's just
Then
tough.
he ended up going missing.
Yeah. Well, it's just tough for these guys because Josh Block has perfected the public crash out, that like world of t-shirts, that like no one else can really do it like him.
I just
how are you gonna crash out? You know, there's the goat out there.
Some of these people did survive it, you know, like, I mean, James Charles has had his fair share of controversies, and as long as you just keep pressing forward and don't address it,
it really is true.
People
Like,
will
if you
just forget.
If you just, well, it's not even that people will forget, it's that you're banking that more people will not see it than will.
True.
Which is like, if you just keep going forward, I'm always surprised when they apologize, because it's just like, keep going. Then you're going to get the people, the stragglers in the next videos comment like, oh, you're just going to pretend like that shit didn't happen? Yeah. They're just going to pretend like that shit didn't happen. And honestly, career-wise, that's probably the best move for all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just keep going and pretend like nothing happened at all.
Jeffree Star actually did it the best. He just left LA and sold all of his Birkins and started raising yaks.
Nice.
Yeah. Like, I imagine
living his best life in Wyoming.
I imagine that when I'm working at a gas station again someday, I can be like, well, at least I didn't have like a epic crash out on the way out. Like,
I mean, you could just for the sake of it, you know, for the plot.
Like, it's like,
for the plot.
I'm not even crashing out. You actually have to psych yourself up beforehand.
We were
so excited.
We were both close to going postal last week, I think, when there was construction going on in here.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.